My dear brothers and sisters, we have basic three human needs. The first comes food, shelter, and clothing. The first is food, and without food we cannot live, maybe few days. And without the food and water, surely we will die away. And that is why Jesus says, I am the bread of life. The ancestors in the Old Testament we heard, they ate manna. God provided them with manna. God worked among them many miracles. And again they were going on murmuring because they were not getting varieties of food. And God provides them with manna and quail, and they eat to the full. Last Sunday, we heard Jesus multiplied the bread and given, and they were all filled. And the continuity of that gospel we heard today. People are following Jesus. And Jesus says, you are following me not because you want me. Rather, you had your full. You had eaten the bread. And that is the reason you are following me. And so Jesus says, work not for the food that perishes, but that gives you eternal food. And that eternal food is Jesus himself. As we cannot live without food for more than 3 or 4 days, so without Jesus we cannot live a single day. Now, after so many days, some of us are in the church, and after maybe 1.5 years, going to receive Jesus. And so we should have that kind of eagerness and thirst to receive Jesus. And if there is thirst and hunger, surely food tastes better. And so also, if we have eagerness and hunger for Jesus, surely that Jesus is going to change you. In the gospel, in the second reading, St. Paul says, do not live like the Gentiles. Put on Christ. You are a new creation. And so if you have eagerness and hunger to receive Jesus today, that is going to change your life. That is going to transform you. As Jesus comes into your life, you are going to experience peace, joy, and happiness. And so when Jesus says, I am the bread of life, we know earlier in the olden times, Ark of the Covenant, 3 things were kept in the tabernacle. You know what are the 3 things? Aaron's rod, the tablets of the 10 commandments, and pieces of manna. Those were the presence of God. And now that is transformed into our new tabernacle, whereby Jesus is abiding, and his presence we can feel, and we can touch him, and we can receive him into our life. And so St. Augustine says, if angels are jealous, it is because of the Eucharist. Jealous with us, because they cannot receive the Eucharist. It is we who can receive the Eucharist. And as we receive the Eucharist, we have to transform ourselves into the image and likeness of Jesus Christ, all for the glory of God, not to look forward to us that is going to perish. What happens in our life? Unnecessary needs and wants are created by the new technologies and new marketing strategies, and we fall prey to that, and then we live for momentary things. And today Jesus says not to live for momentary things, rather to live for life that is eternal. Thirst for life that is eternal. Thirst for Jesus. Have hunger for Jesus. That is going to transform us and change us. So after so many days as we are going to receive Jesus, let us welcome him into our body, into our heart, into our soul, and ask the Lord, Lord, give us that thirst to receive you and thereby transform our life.